think we're about ready, guys. Can you see me yet? Okay, good. At least I can see what's going on here. That's a good sign for me. It's not giving me that message anymore, that terrible message. Okay. That was very scary for a second there. Thank you. Are we live yet? Okay, so we're still waiting. So how do I? Okay. Hey, everybody that's waiting. I'm trying to finish getting set up here. Okay, I'm just trying to get my plug to my phone plugged in just in case. I don't want to lose any power. And I got to turn my iPad on so I can see you guys in the chat. You're not hearing me. Oh, don't have my mic in yet either. Shoot. All right, got to just get the volume working here. Can anybody hear me? Okay. It's in here. Okay. Oh, you do hear me. You can hear me. Awesome. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. It took me a second to get set up. Now I'm going to the iPad to see you guys in the chat. Then I'll know who's here. Not letting me open that. I don't know why. Thanks for your patience, everybody. I don't do this enough to keep knowing what's happening. Here we go. I think we got it. Oh, there we go. Yay. Now I see you all. Awesome. Hey, Ruth. Hey, Janet. Oh my goodness, we got so many people here. I love it. Okay. One second. Sure, I can see everybody. Chat filter. I want to make sure I see all messages. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello, everybody. Okay. I've got my buddy Ruth Edwards is helping me today. She's in my ear. So she can help me keep a check on the chat and see if I'm missing anybody. And so I'm looking now. See if I can move this over a little bit so I don't have to crank my neck around. All right. That's better. That's not good. I'll move that around a little. Okay, so hey to Ruth and Janet and Tegan, I'm not sure about your name. I'm sorry if I messed it up. Brenda, Sylvia, hey. And Sharon, Robin, Cindy. I feel like, what's her name on Romper Room? See you through my magic looking glass. I think I said Cindy, hello. Um, Lael, Marianne, yay. I'm so glad you can hear me and you can see me too, I hope. And Kathleen, and who else has come in? Jill, hey Jill, and Karen, and Harmony, hello. And I think I got everyone. Yay. I am so glad to see everybody. If you asked a question or anything up in the beginning here and I missed it, please ask again. And if if you want to type in caps when you want me to see what you're saying, it's helpful because um, I can see it better when it's in caps. I will not think you're yelling at me. Thank you all so much for all of your comments and uh, really nice, sweet things you've said um, in this anniversary that I'm celebrating. I'm very happy to have been here for this long, spending time with you guys and creating with you. And so I want to create again today. Hello, Sheila. Oh, your first live stream. Is this your first live stream at all or just the first live for me? Like watching me live. I'm very excited if it's your first one. I mean, I'm excited either way, but if it's your very first stream, that's pretty cool. So, yes, that's wonderful. I'm glad to have you here. Oh, all right. Trying to trying to decide what I want to do. Do I want to drink coffee or do I want to start creating? Let's have a sip of coffee. I hope you guys have a nice beverage with you, or cold drink, or a warm drink. Mm. I'm watching on the iPad, and so there's a little bit of a delay. So some things may seem a little odd, especially for me when I'm like trying to show you something. If I don't have it quite under the camera properly, that's why, because I can't quite see. Um, let's see. Thurid. Hi, Thurid. Good to see you. And Miriam, good to see you as well. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's see. What did Sheila say? First one with me. Well, I don't do them very often. So that's understandable. But I'm really happy to have you here. And yes, right. Scarlet Owls. I can't remember if I know your name or not. If you want to share it, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. But yes, but first, coffee. Yes, let's have a sip of coffee. Mm. All right. It's kind of hot, so I'm going to let it sit over there for a few minutes, but that gives me a little bit of fuel. Okay, what you guys are looking at, if you don't recognize this, this is the very first thing I created in a YouTube video. So I'm holding it up. I don't know how well if it's properly in camera yet. So I will check that in a moment. Yeah, I think I moved it over. There we go. I think you can see it. All right. This is, oh, Marianne, this is her first live stream ever. Wonderful. Well, thanks for being here, Marianne. I'm happy to be your first. Let's see. Anyway, this is a card I created in my very first YouTube video. A lot of you may have already seen that video, and a lot of you may not have seen it. I created it in silence, and later, a few days later, went back and did a voiceover, and I was very nervous. And you can tell it, in my speech that I was very nervous. But I had a wonderful time creating it, and I thought, in honor of the 10 years since I made this, I would kind of create it again, although it's not going to be identical to this. It will be something kind of to pay a homage to it, or homage in the French. I think the French say homage. Is that right, Sylvia? But I think we say homage. I think it's acceptable either way. But I'm going to, just kind of do some similar things that remind me of this one because it's kind of memorable. Okay, I'm glad that some of you are remembering it, that you have seen this video and you recognize this. Sylvia says, yes, I was right on the homage. Okay, great. All right, so what I'm going to do is I've got, oh, and I wanted to tell you, I'm going to be doing some giveaways throughout today's stream. So I want you all to be, you know, included and watch that. So stay tuned because I'm going to do a few all the way through the stream. So hang in here if you can. Um, I think I want to, Sylvia, is it all right if I make you a mod? And Jean Beam, hey, I see you. I didn't see you come in earlier. I'd like to make some of you mods that are in streams and kind of, know the processes. So, hey, Mary Collier, good to see you. If I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. I'm not intending to miss anyone. Thank you, Sylvia. Um, 1 second. Okay, I think it should be set now, Sylvia. And we probably have several now. We'll see how it goes. If we need any more, I'll throw in a few other people in there. Excuse me. Miriam says she met me through Shannon Green. Oh, that's nice. Wonderful. I like Shannon Green. Hello, Martha. Just say hey again if I missed you guys. Just say hey again. I'll try to keep my eye on it while I'm creating. So what I did was I took in this particular mixed media piece that I did, I used a big jelly print for the background. And so I found another piece of paper that I had done. I'm not positive if it was a jelly print or just painted paper. I think it was a jelly print. And I've had this printed out on a piece of cardstock for a while, and it's just been sitting in my box full of scraps and things. And I thought how pretty that would be to make into like a little mini journal. So that's the background I'm going to use for this. And then I'm going to add a flower similar to this one, maybe not exact. And it's much smaller, so I'm not going to do the circles on the side and all. But I just thought it would be fun to play and do something, similar to this one. So I've got some pens, some markers and things out, and I'm going to get started cutting some scrap paper and gluing some stuff down. So I need your help. Let's see. Okay, here we go. With the flower, there's some orange, which would look nice with the purple, and there's some yellow that would look nice. Let's move this back for a minute so it's not contrasting or it's not too busy. So do you guys like the orange better for flowers or the yellow better? Or I could use the pink and orange mixture that's on this end. So what do you guys think? Anybody have a preference, one or the other? Thank you, Marianne. That's very sweet. Thank you, Janet, for putting in those links. Appreciate that. Hi, Debbie. Okay, I got a vote for yellow and a vote for orange. Another one for orange. Another one for yellow. Oh, the reddish pink color, Debbie says. It's actually a hot pink. I'm not sure how it's showing on your devices, but that's a real hot pink right there with that orange. Okay. Another one for the pink and orange. What's that, Ruthie? Yeah, okay, good. She says it looks like bright pink on hers. Let's see. Hey, Peggy. Good to see you. Um, yeah, yellow is opposite on the color wheel, and oranges too. Oranges too, right in there. So I've got this is actually this kind of purple color kind of goes right into the yellow. This kind of purple goes into the orange. So either one would go really well and be a nice contrast. Um, all right, so I can't see the I mean, I kind of lost track of of the oranges and yellows and or the orange and pink mix. Yeah, it's a tough call, I know. Oh, Miriam says her craft it says that my craft room tour was her first YouTube video she watched of mine. And I mentioned coffee in that one too. Well, of course. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yellow. I'm scrolling back a little bit. I'm thinking I see more yellow than orange. Do a little of both colors. Yeah, that's true. I could. That's very true. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll mix it up. Best of both worlds. Mm. Okay, let's do that then. So this orange actually has some of that pink in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's because it's kind of blended somewhat, but I think you can see it. And I'm gonna the big scissors. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut this off. Yeah, you can see that. Okay. Now I've got some dark yellow and some light. I'll move this one aside for now. I think I will cut, I think I'll make that same little kind of tulipy looking flower. I guess that's what that is. It was a whimsical flower to start with. It can't be real big. Oh, hi, Demi. Demi Crafts. Good to see you. Can't stay. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so happy to be inspiring for you. That's great. Thank you so much for popping your head in the door, as our Janet says. Popping your head around the corner and saying hi. I appreciate that very much. And you can always watch the replay when we're all done. Thank you so much. Okay. Joy. Hi, Joy. I miss seeing you too. There we go. And Sharon Lombard. I'm not sure if I saw you earlier, but so good to see you. All right, so I got to cut this flower out, and it's got to be smaller than the original one because it's a much smaller page. So, this is just all lay. So whatever happens, happens. I can already tell it's a little bit big. I'm gonna have to trim it down. Actually, yeah, I have to trim this side really. Here we go. It's a little bit better. Then maybe we can put some, put a piece of yellow inside this somehow. Just straighten it up. Okay. Part of that will be covered up at the bottom too, so it won't look quite so tall. All right, and then let's see, maybe we can make We might be able to make that little back pedal in the back there. I might cut a little triangle out of this darker yellow piece, and I can fit that in there. I think we're going to find out. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to try to make some little oops out of it. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Ruthie's telling me that somebody has come in. Let me see. Make sure I'm on the right. Therese. Oh my goodness, from Quebec. Canadians in the house. Yay, happy to see you here. Oh, Miriam, that's a good idea. I might just do a yellow butterfly on the page. Let's forget that little part then. Let's do the butterfly. I like that idea better than trying to paper piece too much stuff there. Then I'm going to make a little bud to be coming out off the side, kind of like the other one. Okay. So we'll have a little bud. We'll have the little flower, and then maybe we can put maybe a butterfly up there. Hopefully I can punch one of those. We'll see. Okay, while there are people here that can't stay, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. And that way, people that can't stay can participate in at least one. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We've got 33 people here. So let's do a number between 1 and 100. And whoever is the closest to that without going over or lands right on the number will be the winner. Okay, go. Put in your numbers. She's going to wait. Demi's going to wait and go to bed later. But that's a good idea to unwind and just relax a while watching. That's a great idea. Absolutely. Okay, here comes the numbers. All right. So once we get some numbers going, we will stop and I will jump over to random.org and get a number. Yeah, I'll let you know. Ruthie's going to type in stop for me when we get ready. Give everybody a chance to get in their numbers. Hi, Janice. See if I've missed anyone. Hi, Barbara. Did I say hi to you, Barbara Winkle? If not, hello. Glad you're here. And Francis. Hello, Francis. Diane, I don't remember saying hi to you. Good to see you. Ruth, and Mary wants to know where you are. She's in my ear. She's on. I've linked to Ruth on a FaceTime call. I mean, a messenger call, and so she's able to talk to me in my ear and help me out with the chat. She's in my ear. Oh, I'm sorry, Joy. I didn't mean to miss you. You know that. And Eva. Hey, Eva. Good to see you. So happy you're here. And also, Eva, you just popped in, and we're in the middle of a giveaway drawing. So put your number in from 1 to 100, and I'm going to get a random number, and whoever is the closest without going over or lands right on the number will be the winner. We'll give Eva a chance to put her number in since she's just come in. All right, I don't see any more, so maybe okay, there she goes. She got her number in. Okay, awesome. All right, we can stop now. And I'm going to head over to random.org. Oops, knocking my glue over. Okay, I want everybody to be able to see this, so hopefully I get it in the right spot. Can you see that, Ruthie? Can you see the iPad screen? Should be. It's just a little delay. Yeah. Okay, you can see it all right, and it's not glaring. But okay, lights aren't glaring. Okay, so here's our generator from 1 to 100, and I'm going to hit generate, and the number is 84. So I need to write down my 84 so I don't forget. Okay, going right back over. All right, it looks like 78 is the closest to that, and we have two people that picked that number. Um, here's Pookie Cat. You're the first mixed media crafting YouTuber I ever watched. Oh, that's wonderful. I thought your videos were about cats. But after 5 minutes of watching, I was hooked. Thank you for my hobby. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, my actual name is Catherine, and I go by Kathy and Cat. So that's where the cat comes from. Hand is my last name. Oh, that's really sweet. I'm glad you were hooked, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Mixed media art is the best. Okay, so we've got a tie. Demi had 78, and also Diane had 78. So that being the case, we should maybe have you two ladies choose another number. Just those two ladies, Diane and I'm sorry, who was the other one? Demi. Yes, Diane and Demi. If you will each just put in another number, and then we'll. Well, you can't because you already know. Well, we'll draw again. We'll draw the number again. So it won't be 84 anymore. I'm going to take my number down off my paper. Okay, Diane's number is in. Mhm. She's thinking. Demi's thinking of her number. There we go. Okay, so now we have two numbers in. Let's draw one more time. Okay, here we go. So we're going to generate, get over here, generate one more time. Number is 24. Bet both of those numbers were over that, weren't they? All right. Yeah, I'm going to pick again so that we can get a number that they can be under 43. What are the numbers again that they chose? 57 and 89. So we may not be able to get one, but let's see. Well, we're working on it. 36. No, that's not going to work either. Got to be below 57. That was it. 36 was below 57. I thought it was, and then I second guessed myself. Sorry, number 36. Okay, number 36 is Diane. Okay. I got you down, Diane, and let me show you. I should have showed you what you all were guessing for, and I forgot. We go back to YouTube. I can see you guys again. All right. Well, congratulations to Diane. Very excited. Here's what we're going to be giving away. Let me move this out for a second. Okay, I've got a couple of packs of my little journaling kits, little scrap and stash packs and basic journaling supplies. So there's gift wraps and fabric and different papers and things to collage with. And then there's things to collage on, like little envelopes. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Maybe we are mixed up again. Are we mixed up? Um, oh, it's got to be it. Actually, yeah. I'm sorry, you guys. I am just getting very confused. That's okay. No, Ruthie's apologizing, but that's fine. We are all just in this together. What we need is a number that is higher than 57 or 89 in order to get the winner in place. So let's try it again, ladies. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you, Demi. I appreciate you pointing that out, and I appreciate everyone's patience. We probably have too big of a spread for this number. Many people in the group, we probably have too wide of a spread, being 1 to 100. So let's do it until we get, hey, we got 79. But see, if we do that, then is that correct? Does that exclude the person that, not really. I guess it works. I guess it works. Okay, the closest without going over. So this, what did I say the number was again? I done shut the close, not close, but I moved it out of the way. Here it is, 79. Okay, she's got it. She's under, she's got it. I'm sorry, you guys. I know that was terribly confusing. I'm going to do better on the next one. I promise. I say that, but you know. Okay, hey. All right. All right. Yeah, Demi was 89 and Diane won because she was a 57 and our number ended up being 74. I had to keep drawing the random number because they just weren't high enough. They were all in the lower craziness. Okay. So, congratulations still to Diane. You got it. All right. So, we've got these little journaling kits, if you want to call them that, little packs, I guess. Then I've got a couple of little fun things from my creative stash, some little leafy thing. This was actually a large regular letter size sheet, and I shrunk it down, and I love it tiny. You know, I love everything that's tiny and small. So um, I love that because it's fun to, glue it onto a tag or glue it onto a little journal page or anything like that. And then just a little purple flower that I watercolored. And then also included are two of my little catalog images that I cut into scraps. I made scrap tapes with. So I did not put any adhesive on the back of these because I want to give you the option. You can put tape on the back if you want, or you can just simply glue these to your pages. So all of these are the items that are inside this kit, and this one had a special item in it, which is a little tag that I made, and it's a little heart. I mean, a house. Oh, I said heart. It's got a heart on it. That's why. It's it's a nice sturdy tag, and it's great to dangle like from a journal, or use it in any way you want to. It's got a three-dimensional rose on the front, and a little eyelet and a string. So I just love that. I made these back in 2018. Those little houses that I did. So that's what your prize is, Diane. Just want you to know what you're going to be receiving. And if you guys that are the winners will contact me, a direct message like on Instagram or on Facebook Messenger, that would be the best way to contact me and let me know your mailing info. Um, I want to jump up 1 second and grab some Post-it notes because I want to be able to stick the note on these prizes so I can remember exactly who got what. Oh, Cindy, that's so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Um, let's see. We're going to remember that this was number 79 and it was Diane. I can't remember if your name had two, Diane has two N's in it or just one. No, just one. Okay. Yeah. Yay. Don't be bummed out now. We're going to do a couple of these. So actually more than a couple. So hang in there. There's going to be lots more. Okay. We got Diane's taken care of. Thank you so much for your help on that, Ruthie. And all right. So back to the card and back to the coffee. Okay. I also have a little piece of a green painted paper, and I'm going to just kind of cut a stem. Last time when I made this original one, I used markers and kind of drew that in, but I thought I might just glue this on and just see how I like it. I may not like it. I might want to draw it, but I kind of think it might be cute. All right, now I'm going to draw a little bit of not draw. Hello, I'm going to cut a little bit of a little cup that kind of holds the petals. Okay, so I have it something like that. Oh, those colors are really pretty together. Okay, use my little scissors and trim this down tiny bit. Thank you, Janet, for the links. I know everyone appreciates that. I appreciate it. Everybody does. Ruthie appreciates it. Okay. And let's see. Okay, I think that's going to be cute. Love those pretty colors together. Yeah, let's see. And then I'm going to cut a little bit skinnier one for the little bloom. You guys feel free to create and do this with me too, because actually I want to do that a little bit different. I want that little stem to go out this way, so I'm going to use this curve on this side. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, I do want to make the little cup to hold. It's not a cup really. It's just the part of the bud that opens up. Holds the little pieces. There we go. Holds the little blossoms, little blooms. Okay. All right, that's going to be cute. I like that. I know it's not sitting there quite right just now, but it'll be fine when it's glued. All right. Oh, and speaking of blooms, I want to show you guys what I'm so happy with right now. Has anyone, hey, Gail, I was just going to say, has anyone come in that I missed? There's Gail. Oh, she can't stay either. I'm so glad you're here, Gail. And yes, please watch the replay later. I'm sorry you have to go, but I'm glad you popped in to say hey. Let's see. Did anybody else come in that I have not seen yet? I don't think so. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys real quickly what I've been enjoying. We're talking about blooms, so I wanted you to see if you can see my little succulent garden. I just love these succulents. It's become a just a wonderful pastime for me. Can you see that yet, Ruthie? Yeah. So, I hope you guys can see this. This is my little succulents that have grown from just very, very small to very, very large. And I'm just really, loving them so much. This one especially this one especially has, grown a lot, and now it has a bloom coming out from the top. I know my aloe here is really packed. I need to go in there and thin that out, but I'm waiting for the weather to get a little bit cooler because it's just too hot to be out there doing that right now. So, but I go out every day or two to check on them and make sure everything is all right. And I have one more here that's just a little bit of a closer up picture of a couple of them. I love those purple ones. So I just love them so much. So I just wanted to share that little bit of fun that I've been having and let you guys see. So let's get some glue. Dropped it over here a while ago. Let's see. I used Mod Podge and all that back in the day when I did this one, but I'm really more interested these days in glue sticks. It's a lot less messy. A lot less messy. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed seeing those. All right. Check where my fold is. I'm going to go ahead and fold that over so I can make sure I get things where I want them. There we go. I think I'm going to scoot it over a tiny bit. That's not too bad. Sticking my little bloom on. Trying to stick this little bloom onto the top here so that I can at least have that much together. Can't hold on to it, so small. Okay. 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 A little bit more glue now that I've piddled around with this for so long. And now I need glue on this other stem. Okay, and then this one's going to kind of tuck underneath this other one a little bit. Okay, that's kind of cute. A little bit more glue. There. Find my baby wipe. Thanks, Ruthie. Okay, now I'm going to trim that little stem off. I love the contrast of all the colors. Don't you love that? So fun. And you can see how simple that was. Just get yourself a color wheel. And then I looked at the purples and I looked directly across, actually right here. and directly across is what is opposite. So that's going to be contrasting and make make everything look like it's just popping, right? And you can do things that are next door to the, like I could do teals and I could do pinks, and those would be kind of matching and they would still look nice, but they would look kind of, I don't know. I just love it all. But I do love the opposite on the color wheel. They're wonderful. All right. I didn't stick this down while it was wet because I was waiting to get the other stuff on. So some of it's wanting to peel up again. There we go. Now, when I get the details on with the pen, it's gonna really pop. It's gonna look nice. Excuse me. All right. I think I need a leaf, at least one. Excuse me. Hey, Janet Baum, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, let's get us a little leaf. Just doing simple. And hope you guys will do this too because it's so simple and so much fun. And it just makes the cutest little card or journal cover in this case. And I just love it. I think just one leaf will be fine. That kind of gives me like almost like three elements. One, two, three. I kind of like that. Okay. So let's glue that one down. I'd still put a coat of Mod Podge or something over the top. Let's turn that around. I like this end better. Just to make it have a little bit of shine. Or, I mean, you know how Mod Podge, it almost kind of brings out the colors of things when you put that coating on. And these acrylic paints are a little bit matte, so I think it just might look nice. So after I get done, I might just put a coating on there. That looks really cute, really fun. Okay, so now we need a butterfly. I had some butterflies in a box, and I think I have one that's already yellow. I might be able to just snip that out if I can find it, but that's the problem, finding. And the box is so full, you guys. So if I don't see it like right away, then I'll just do another one. Yep, I'll just do another one. It's too much to dig through. If you guys could see the boxes I have of papers, paper stuff, but it's fun. I mean, I love having it. Let's see. What if I took this little section right here of paper and I'm going to just fold it in half. Let's use the little scissors. Let's see if we can make a cute little butterfly. Might be too big, but we'll see. See what it looks like, and then I'll know if I want to trim it down anymore. It's kind of cute. I love the color. All these colors are working for me. Just love it. And I love how the green painted, see when you have painted papers and you mix in lights and darks like this one, it really helps when you go to work with it because then you have highlights and shadows that you didn't even plan to have. It just works out that way and it's gorgeous. So keep yourself some painted papers like this on hand where you just use like a real light color and then a darker color. And it just so fun to be able to grab it and use it. And then you get to see that kind of thing. I love that. Okay. Yes, I'm an enabler for lots of paper, aren't I? Oops. I think I am gonna cut down just a tiny bit of the top wings. They seem a tiny bit large to me, so I'm gonna cut just a little bit off there and just make this butterfly a little bit smaller. If I like that any better. So little. Oh, I need to go down just a little bit deeper in the at the top though. Now let's see. It's good, but it needs to have a little bit of that taken off. When you start too big, that's your best option because then you can always trim down. And then if you trim too much, you can always start over. No big deal. Okay, I'm gonna cut that a little bit and okay. All right. It's not perfect, but once you get his body on and stuff, I think it's fine. And he looks a little bit more size appropriate to the flower. So I think that'll be okay. See what you think. I'll hold it up here. There we go. And then, like I said, once I get it glued down and get the doodling and, add some little details, I think it's going to look really cool. Okay. All right, so let's glue him down and then he can get his little body. Some antennae. Is that how you say that? Antennae. All right. I think he'll look cute, just kind of flying in right in here. Now, I actually have a piece of tape that I made eons ago, and it's that medical tape. And I had stuck it down to, I think it was a piece of sticker release paper. So I have a whole sheet full of these strips of tape, and then I just painted all over it and stamped all over it. And I'm going to use a piece of this on the edge, I think over here. And I think I want to see which way do I want it. That way, this way. I think I'm going to cut a little scalloped edge so it has just a little scalloped border right there. I'm not sure if I want to fold it over or not, but I might because I could. Could. Um, but I love it, and I love how the colors are all working together. There's no yellow over here, but I don't think it matters. And I just think that looks so awesome. And now I'm not going to peel it off and use it as tape because the medical tape is kind of see-through. And so if I were to peel it and put it down on there, then all of these areas that are white and kind of pop right now, they would all start to look purple. And I really like the way the white looks on that edging. So oh, hey, Karen. Didn't see you come in earlier. I assume you came in earlier and I missed you, so sorry. Thanks for coming in today. Thanks, Jill. I'm loving it too. I love how simple it is and how effective it is just because of the color. I think that's so neat. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to draw a little bit of a scalloped border. Y'all seen me do this before. If you've been watching my channel, you've seen me do this. I just take a Sharpie and just go down I'm gonna just go down the row and make the little scallops. Not gonna make them too big because I don't want it to encroach too much on, this side of the next to the flower. And this doesn't have to be perfect either, it can be lopsided. I mean, sometimes the more lopsided it is, the more fun it is. Okay. And I didn't even make a mark on the paper. Now, you know for sure that if I had not put this paper down, I would have marks all over my mat. You know it. Okay. So, I won't be folding this over because I made the scallops, down on the right down next to the straight edge, but that's okay. Oh, hey, okay, now, hey, Digital Canuck Draws. I saw you yesterday on Janet's stream, and we said hello. I remember that, so it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for the anniversary wishes. It's been a long 10 years, and then sometimes I think it's just flown by like crazy. It's just hard to it's like when you say just like when you say your kids or your grandkids maybe, it seems like they're growing so fast, and then sometimes, it just seems like they've been around forever. But I'm telling you, one thing I know for sure, and that is I have enjoyed every moment of these 10 years of creating and sharing. I love sharing with you guys. Y'all don't get to often see me cut in real time. I usually speed this part up, but this is how slow it goes in real time. But it gets the job done when I get to speed that up so it's not too long and drawn out, because if every single thing was done, my videos would be 2 hours long. Okay, here we go. Plenty of that left over for fun later. See how this is gonna look here. Oh, yeah, that's so cute. That could have even been a tiny bit bigger, but it's fine. Very pretty, very pretty. Alright, so, I'm not sure about the paper that's on the back, if that's gonna be slick or not, so I'm not gonna use a glue stitch to attach it. I'm gonna use the, Fabri-Tac or Fabrifix just to make sure that it stays put. Thank you, Miriam, that's sweet. I do love my doodling and adding those details. That's just who I am. Always been detail oriented, always. And being detail oriented is what caused me to get in a perfectionist sort of mode. I'm sure that's what it was. And so being able to let go of all that perfectionism and stuff has been wonderful for me. And I mean, it's wonderful for anyone. Um, if you recognize that about yourself, just please know that you can change it if you want to. Because nowadays, I don't care. You hear me say that a lot in my videos. Is it straight? Nope. Do I care? Nope. Because I just don't. And it's so much more enjoyable. It's so freeing to not have to stress over something being perfect. Just that's not for anybody, in my opinion. So if you can do it and you don't stress over it, then it's for you. But I would find myself stressing over, something not being perfect, and that's just not fun. So, all right, Demi, have a good night's sleep and get lots of rest. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you enjoyed your time here with us. Okay, guys, I'm loving this. I think I want to put some tape. I took out some black and white tape because I knew I was going to have black over here. I thought I might put this along the bottom. That's pretty. I wonder if I just want part of that, though. I don't think I want it that thick. All right. So stick it down and then I'll trim it off because cutting tape lengthwise is not the easiest thing to do. Okay. See if I'm getting it halfway straight. I do need to lift this up just a little bit so I can cut it along the edge there, or sort of along the edge. Yep, good enough for me. Time is it? To do another giveaway, don't we? Okay, so got that trimmed off, and I'm going to stop, and we're going to do another giveaway. Okay, and this time, oh, don't you love that? I love that black and white on there. Ooh, that's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's do a number. How many people we got? 38. So I think we should bring the numbers down a little bit. Let's do 1 through 75, just so we don't have too many repeat numbers during the choose. Okay, let's go. Put some numbers in 1 through 75. This time we're going to do the same type of little pack, and this time it has a special tag that I made also in 2018. And this one's in a little vintagey style. And I had made these tags in videos too. So if anybody wants to see how they were made, I actually show the process of making these tags. And so yeah, it's all set up, and it's got the other little papers that I was talking about. And I also threw some confetti in, you guys, as we're celebrating. I dropped confetti in the bag, so don't be surprised that there'll be a little bit of confetti spilling out of your package. But you'll be able to use that in all kinds of things. So check your numbers, guys. If you happen to see the same number you've put in, you might want to go in and change it before we hit the stop. You can retract your message and just put in a new number, or you can just say what you've changed it to. It's up to you. Just say, I changed from 14 to, whatever you change it to. That'll work. Hi, Ember. I didn't see you come in earlier. And Joan, Joan V. Thank you for being here. Connie, I don't remember seeing Connie. Maybe I did. You guys will have to forgive me if I repeat my greeting to you, because honestly, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think Dream with Caroline. I didn't see you come in, Caroline. Hello. I'm just kind of scooching back just a little bit while I was creating. I really wasn't looking. Oh, thanks, Caroline. I like that trim too. I think it helps make the whole page pop. Oh, Demi sent me a message. I need to check that out on Instagram. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Last call for numbers, and then we're going to put in the stop. Okay, time to stop. Let's get us a number drawn. Okay, I'm going to go back to random number generator. This time we had 71 through 75. Okay. And now we'll generate 37. Number 37, pencil. Okay, I got to get back to my. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Robin. Looks like Robin Storm has 30 to 37 on the nose. Congratulations, Robin. I'm going to mark you down here. It's so exciting, so fun. Now, if you weren't here earlier, that goes here, just contact me on Instagram, direct message on Instagram or on Facebook Messenger to give me your mailing information so I can get these out to you guys. Congratulations. Took a second to take a bite of some kiwi. Okay. Now we're back to our little drawing. I mean, our little journal front. I'll get there eventually. Okay. Let's I'm going to start with a thinner kind of outline, and y'all know I like to do a little sketchy sort of a scribbly outline. I think my pen wants to die when I'm writing on this paint. I might have to switch pens. Let's see. Let's go this way. I have some ladybug stickers somewhere that I might be able to put on here. At least get one on, because that stem looks like it's calling out for one, right? Okay, so we shall see. Don't don't like my pen doing this though, but I want to keep using a permanent one. Let's just keep going. It'll be all right. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little bit of I'm just basically talking to myself right now. You guys know that, right? Because I'm crazy like that. Okay. Cute. Let's get the flower done. Not writing very much though. Not as dark as I want it to be because it's not wanting to write very well, but it's getting there. Okay. And another thing I want to do that I did include on that other flower on the previous one, excuse me, is some little, actually I want the other Sharpie. Well, I'll start with this one in case. I can always darken it. Best to start with a thin marker because you can always thicken it, but you can't make it thin again. Baby steps. That's right. So I'm going to put in some of these little stamens just because they're fun and whimsical. One more over here. Got to have my odd numbers. Right. Is this the kind of thing you were thinking of, Miriam? These little stamens coming out of the flower? Put a little white dot in it to make it a little bit brighter because it was kind of dark on that background. You couldn't see it very well. And I'm going to put a little bit of a showing the petals on that bloom. Yes, I will definitely show a close-up. Getting ready to do that, but I can't seem to stop myself from the outlining because I'm trying to make this, come out a little bit darker than it was. It just doesn't, a lot of pens, don't like to write too well on the paint. Right, and then I'm going to put in some little whimsical, like stitches and things, like little X's and little lines that kind of look like it's being stitched on the page, onto the page. It's kind of cute when you're going for whimsical. And little curls. Whoops. Okay, here's a general idea of how it's going. I love it. I still have to do my little butterfly, but this gives you an idea of how you can just make some simple marks and It just makes it fun and playful. It's so funny how, it looks it's always looks different to me when I look at it in the camera, and I can see things that need to be done, so whenever you're creating, if you take a picture of what you're doing, you can see things that you may have missed or that you'd like to do differently. Like, I see that I want one more of these little stamen deals over here. Y and I'm gonna put another one there. There, okay. Put the little white dots in them. Okay, yeah, I like the way that looks a little bit better. Make this one quite thick enough on the top, the ball part. Whimsical is so fun because it doesn't have to look like anything. It can look like whatever you want it to look like. And it's yours, and so you can do that. All right, I'm gonna you might be able to pinch open your screen to see a close-up, a better view, depending on what kind of device you're on. I'm gonna close it for a second. I just wanna walk over and see if I can find the little ladybug stickers. Um, I've got stickers in a drawer. I'm just gonna flip through real quick. If I can't find them, then I'll just draw one, but I thought it would be fun to include the sticker. Oh, Ruthie tells me somebody's in California and it's 106. My goodness. Whoa. Oh my goodness, that's so hot. 'Cause I know in the 90s we've been having some temperatures in the 90s, and that's pretty hot. And then when you add in the heat factor, the humidity factor, I mean, the heat index, you get especially miserable temperatures. I mean, miserable feeling. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm so glad you get to see the stream today instead of being at work. Who wants to go to work? Nobody wants to go to work. Okay, well, I'm not, well, here's some right here. This isn't the ones I was thinking of, but it's fine. It's probably better because these are smaller. Just found them. Look at that. These are very old stickers. If anybody remembers the Mrs. Grossman stickers from back in the day, that's what this is. Wow. Okay, so where is a cute ladybug gonna go? All of these are top facing, so I'm probably gonna have to put it on the outside of the leaf or the stem. Sometimes I put them on and they're kind of sideways views, and you can have it crawling up the side of crawling up the side. So this time it's gonna go. I think I'll take the smallest one right here. Looks like the smallest one. Do I want it on the stem, on the leaf? I think on the leaf is kind of cute. I like that. All done. He has a ladybug now. Our little flower has a ladybug. So cute. All right, now let's get this butterfly some features because he looks kind of sad right now. I can get the pins right because they all want to die on this paint. There we go. That's not too bad. Let's get some antenna. That little butterfly. And let's see if we can give him a little outline too so we can see it better. Okay. Who's ready for another giveaway? We're at a good little stopping point. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it, and I'm not going to fill in any kind of detail inside the butterfly because it's just one of those little small yellow plain ones, you know. We'll put some little doodles around it too. Okay, so he's got some details now. This looks sweet. All right. Let's push that back and set that back. And this next little pack is the same pack. This time we have another little house. The little teal house with a heart on it and some swirls, flowers, and a little three-dimensional bird sticker on the top. This was also created in 2018. And I have these signed, by the way, on the back. So you guys will remember where they came from. And then the goodies and the sequins are all inside there too. All right. So let's do the giveaway. Ready with your numbers? We have 40 people in the chat. I think still that's 75, 41 now. Who's come in that I missed? Is there anybody here that I missed? Maybe not. All right. So let's go put in numbers right now from 1 to 75. Closest one to 75 without going over. Or if you land right on the number that I choose, will win. Here's our pack, our prize pack. I'm sorry I moved it out of the shot. I'll lift it up again so you guys can see. So fun. Lots of fun things to play with in there. Some cute little fabrics. Each one of these little packs has a different fabric swatch in there, or piece. It's like a 4x4, maybe 4x4. But lots of fun. Fun sequins. I like the party look of the sequins being in there. That's a first for me. I've never done I've never done a big celebration like this, so it needed to be different, right? Okay. Okay, Catherine. Hi, Catherine. I didn't see you come in. You choose any number between 1 and 75 and put that number in the chat. And then I'm going to do a random number draw, and whoever is the closest without going over or lands on the number exactly will win the prize. Marianne, it's officially a cat video. There's a bird. You got it. That's exactly right. And leaves. Don't forget the leaves and the flowers and the bright colors. Oh, Miriam saying she likes my little slow stitch bird. Those are really fun. I think I still have some kits in my Etsy store too. With those birds, the little bird pattern in it. Thank you. Thank you, Connie. Yes, and the doodles, Janet. That's right. I always have the doodles too. Hi, Joanne. I didn't see you come in. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here and able to participate in the live. Marianne says all of that, but especially the birds. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do love my little birds. Certainly do. Okay. Is everyone in? Oh, Beverly Hills Crafting. I didn't see come in. Welcome. And Oh, yeah, a cup of coffee, that's right. That's always, well, I shouldn't say always, but it's in most of my, journals. I try to include all the things that I love, in my journals because I love them, and they're my journals, and so I'm gonna be the one who's flipping through them over time, and I'm gonna love every page just because it's all about the things I love, so that makes sense, doesn't it? You got that right. What is your name, Digital Canuck, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, thanks, Debbie. I'm so happy to hear that. My whole goal in all of this was just wanting to have everyone have as much fun as I'm having. That was my entire goal in creating my channel because I was having so much fun learning all this stuff. And so I wanted everybody else to be able to learn it and have fun too. Oh, thank you, Janet. That's so sweet. I wanted to let you guys know too that if you do not win a giveaway pack today, I do have packs in my store. I combined these basic journaling supplies, the envelopes and tags and things, and the ones I called my scrap and stash packs. I combined those together and added these little scrap strips in the packs, and even lowered the price for my 10th anniversary special. So I want you guys to know that they're in the shop. If you don't win, they're in the shop, and they're pretty reasonable. So there's not a ton of them, but there are a few. Okay, I think we're done with numbers. Yes, let's go ahead and say stop. And oh, Lisa, that's it. Lisa, so glad to know you, Lisa. I'm glad you're here. That's Digital Canuck Draws. That's her name is Lisa. All right, so it's time to draw the number. So let me get my pen and my sticky note ready. Go back into the random number generator. We're still doing 1 to 75, so we're going to generate now. The number is 23. Okay. So let me see if I can get back to YouTube here so I can see who has what. Number 23. Okay, so y'all help take a look here. Yep, Joan V has 22, very close. And I don't see a 23. All right. Joan V, that was it. Okay, so I'm going to say Joan V. I'm going to write down the entire name of that channel there. Is that an L in there or a 1, Joan V? Congratulations, Joan. L, okay. All right. Oh, okay. I know who you are, Joan. Yes. Okay, so it's an L. Yeah, it's an L. Joan E. L. Got it. All right. Congratulations, Joan. And message me on Instagram or on Facebook Messenger to let me know your mailing info. Some of these I may have if you're Etsy buyers, but just in case, I would prefer you to message me. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to try to go over some of these marks with the Sharpie. I think it looks a little bit better than those trying to make the pen work marks. I think I'll be happier with that, and I am. Yeah, there we go. I like that better. So fun. I'm gonna add a little bit to my scallops over here. See if I can. Oh, I might need the darker one though, the bigger point. The 10th anniversary kits, Marianne, they're all pretty much the same, like what you're seeing here. They do have four. They do have four of. Whoops. They do have four of these strips, two of the bigger ones and two smaller ones, where these giveaway packs have one long and one small. So there are four strips um, in those kits, and that's really the only way they're different is each one of these, of course, is one of a kind. So I think that answers your question. But other than that, yes, they'll be the same. They will all be the same. And I have another thing that I'm going to show you here at the end of the video. I have another thing that's going in the shop too as soon as we're done. I didn't have time to get it in before the stream. I tried, but I couldn't. I couldn't get it done. And I'll show you that in a little bit. But that's going to be another thing that's available in my Etsy shop. I'm excited about it. Okay, I'm going to fill in just a tiny bit of white in between the scallop border that I glued on and the one that I just drew in, just to make it a little bit brighter. Oh, Eva, you have to go. Oh, babysitting the great grandkids. Oh my goodness, how blessed you are. That's wonderful. All right, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy to see you. And we will see you again soon, I'm sure. Oh, and Caroline too, she's singing. Oh, thank you so much, Caroline. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let's have some cake. We should have had a big old cake, shouldn't we? Thank you so much for being here, Caroline. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the congrats, and I appreciate your support in watching my channel. And I do this because of you guys. So, I mean, I love it too, but I do it because of you. You guys motivate me to keep going. That's for sure. So, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Eva. Appreciate it. Wow, she's been here a while, Eva has. See, Morsel started in 2016, so 8 years, Eva, 8 years. That's great. I really appreciate it too. Y'all just don't know how much. Oh, thank you so much for the congrats, you guys. I appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. You know that, right? Couldn't do it without you guys. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Marianne. If you feel like we're having a party, then I'm on the right track. I am. All right, so there's a little bit of this tape left that I had trimmed off the bottom. I wonder if I should put it on the top edge here. Y'all tell me what you think. I'm going to lay it there and you can tell me what you think. I think I'll still trim it down just a little bit, if I put it there. I may not put the whole thing, the whole width there, but I really kinda like it there. And then I'll draw in a border over here so it doesn't overpower. I don't want the black and white to overpower it too much. Kinda like it. Oh, okay. Um, bye, Miriam. Take care. Bye, Caroline. Take care. Okay, good. Okay, good. Lisa says that adding the border brings attention to the flower. I agree. I agree. And you know what? I am always about the borders. I like having a border because it holds everything in. Sometimes if you don't have a border, it feels like things are kind of, it's weird, but it kind of feels like things could fall off the page almost. It's a strange, yeah, it's a strange thing, but it feels like they could float away or fall off. And when you contain them with a border, it just looks right. So that's why I like borders. I don't know if there's anything scientifical about that. I don't even know if scientifical is a word, but it's my word. Yeah, it is now. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on here and yes, add it. Yes, yes. We. Sylvia says we. Okay, it's going on. So I got stuff on my scissors, so I can't quite cut it yet. There we go. Get that edge straight. So put it across here. So I take it off and it sticks to my finger. I don't know. I might just leave that entire width. It's skinnier than the bottom, and that's appropriate. It's thinner than the bottom, the border on the bottom. Yes, I like that. I like. Okay. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's snip it off on the end here, and there's a tiny bit at the top that needs to be snipped off. Let go, let go. Here we are. Okay. Tiny bit right here. Janet, are y'all still hot over in the UK? Is your weather still toasty? I know you were having that little hot spell, little heat wave. I hate it for you guys because I know that a lot of you don't have air conditioning. And I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't survive without mine. I say that. I mean, I know I would, but I wouldn't like it none. Let's say it that way. Okay, I'm going to add just a little straight line border right here. Thicken it up a little bit. There we go. There's part of that edge I can't quite do because I'm afraid of writing on the back part of the cover there. There we go. Now I got it. Yay. Looking good. Looking fine. I'm going to put some dots on my page. It's going to put a few, and put a few larger ones. I say larger. This is bigger than the size that I normally use. Let's put it that way. And then we'll add some smaller ones also. Mm, good coffee. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple more little ones, like little splashes or splatters without the mess. Controlled splatters, we'll call them. Sometimes you just like the uh-oh, I drug my hand right through the Posca pen. It's okay, we can put it back. Yep, it's on my hand. There's the evidence right there. Okay, let's put that one back and try not to do that again. Anyway, we sometimes like the controlled splatters better than the messy ones. Messy ones are great. Sometimes you just want the messy stuff. I don't, I'm all about that sometimes. I like being messy, but there's sometimes when you just don't want to make it too messy. Okay, I'm loving it. That's really making it brighter and happier to me. So fun. See, I could just get so carried away and sit here and dot the entire background, but I'm restraining myself. I'm restraining myself. I do think that I don't know. I think I want to take the white Posca and I'm going to add white to this black border right here. I had originally thought I might add some dots there, but since I have the dots here, I think it will take away from those if I do that. So I'm just gonna make a little wavy line in there, just a little scribbly, doodly line. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's how it's looking. So fun. I think some little scallops I had put on my original flower. So I might do a little bit of some doodling like that on the inside of the flower. So I think it needs a little bit more going for it to be happy and doodly. Because you can't have too many doodles in my estimation. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. This is what I had done on that other one, and it just made it playful. Couple more over here. Whoops, I gotta turn this way. Try not to touch anywhere that there's fresh Posca pen. Not the easiest thing to do, but I'm managing. Oh, so cute. Okay, so I think I'll do just one over there. Love it. Little highlights here and there. I think those will be fine like they are. Oh, it's so fun and playful. Okay, so that's how we're looking. And another good place to stop for a giveaway. Woohoo! Oh, I love it. It's so cute. It's making me happy. Yeah, it's making me very happy. I'm going to clip it close so it will lay flat. Aw, so fun. All right. This pack is containing a different vintage tag, also made in 2018. And I made a lot of stuff in all these years, and I have used a lot of it in my journals, but I just haven't used all of it, which is why I'm sharing it now because I've been thinking to myself, this is crazy to have this stuff sitting around, not being enjoyed, used, you know. So that's why I want you guys to have the stuff to be able to decorate, your journals um, and just have fun with because I have been using them and I've been enjoying them. So I can't use them all. I mean, I could, but I just don't. And so for, you know, 6 years for this to be sitting around in a drawer is kind of crazy. Somebody could be enjoying it. So that's what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I love the little ladybug. That was actually Ruthie's idea, you guys. She suggested that. And so I was like, yeah, that's right. I like ladybugs. I do. So that was a good little addition down there on all that green. Love it. Okay, so is anything going on in the chat that I need to be watching? Hey, Sylvia. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them. They're fun. It's going to be a lot of fun things to create with. I think so. Thanks, Cindy. Let's see who else. Anybody else coming in that I missed? I don't think so. We're still at 40. Yeah, let's see. I guess it is time to put in the numbers. Okay, ready? We're going to go start. And numbers from 1 to 75 again. 1 to 75, pick a number and put it in the chat. And then I will draw a random number. And we'll hope that you hit it right on or are the closest under whatever that number is. Thank you guys for being here and playing. This is so much fun. Oh, thank you, Janet, for putting in for other Janet, our Janet USA. Virginia, did I say hello to you? I hope I did. Seems like I might have, but if I didn't, hello, Virginia. Good to have you here. Oh, it's my pleasure, Janet. Honestly, 10 years of you guys supporting me and being there for every video. I mean, it's the least I can do. I should be doing this more often. I just find it hard sometimes to find the time to do it. While you're putting your numbers in, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this same little stamp that I used on my original, this little create stamp. I'm going to put that on the card. I'm not on the card, on the journal cover. So I'll be putting that on and letting that kind of get dried a little bit while you're putting your numbers in. Hopefully we'll get it just right with the one stamp. If not, we'll do it until we get it right. It's okay. Could have a little bit more ink on it, so we're going to try it again. I might need to re-ink my stamp pad, but we'll see. I think it'll be fine. It's okay. It's just me being particular again, which I don't really need to be. I've told myself that and taught myself that. Okay, it is a little bit darker, and it's going to be cut out, so I'm not concerned about the excess there on the side. So I think it'll be okay. Oh, my pleasure, Robin. I'm so happy to be spending this time with you guys. Anybody has any questions about anything, I'm perfectly happy to answer if I can. Oh, Cindy, that's wonderful. She said that I started her journal journey. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm just happy to inspire anybody that wants to play, That's what it's all about. Just like the hokey pokey. That's what it's all about. Okay, got it, I think. I think so. There we are. That over there, get rid of all the scraps. Okay, do we still have numbers or are we good? Looks like we're good. Last call for numbers. Last call for numbers, 1 to 75. All right, let's stop then. And I'll go over to random.org again. All right, here we go. 1 to 75, and generating the number is 61. 61. Let's see who got closest to 61. Okay, do we have we don't have any in the 50s either, so it looks like it's going to be a number in the 40s. Okay, Mary has 47. And yeah, Catherine, Robin had 68, but you have to be under the number, and she went over the 61. So we have to go to the next number closest to and under, and that's going to be Mary Collier, looks like. All right, congratulations, Mary. Okay. Now, Mary, you can contact me private message me on Instagram or Facebook Messenger. You guys can even contact me on Etsy. I mean, there's a messaging thing on there, on Ko-fi, wherever you can send a private message. That's what I need you to do for address information. So, congrats to Mary. Okay. Let's get this word on here. This is actually a label, but I kind of don't want to peel it off for that same reason. I don't want it to show the purple through. I want to keep the white look to it. So I'm going to use the Fabrifix again. Wait a minute for it to run down. It's getting kind of low. So I have a choice. I can put it on the right side or the left side. Put it on the left, or I could put it up here even. Let's see. Well, I kind of like that. I love those big flowers in the background too. Don't you guys love that? It looks so neat. That's what's so great about mixed media art is the dimension that you get when you have a background and you put a few things on and then you put a focal image on and all of that other stuff gets pushed backward and it just looks so dimensional. So yes, Mary, you did it. See, it just goes to show you never know what that random number is going to be. Congratulations. Okay, so we have some different options. We've got bottom left because it balances the butterfly, so that's kind of true. And I'm going to probably sign it right here on the right. So it might be fine. So, okay, great, guys. Thank you for your input. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's put it right there. And this is so small, I'm going to hold it with my tweezers because I don't want to get that glue all over my fingers. You know, this glue is acetone based, and so it eats your nail polish. It just gobbles it right up, honestly. So, so we don't need to do that. I mean, my nail polish is starting to come off anyway, but still, I want it to be because I take it off, not because the glue takes it off. Okay, so I think that's happy right there. Aw, love it. All right, now, really quickly, oh, just love how that looks. I'm so happy with that. I'm thinking I might want just a couple of black dots in here with the white, just for contrast. I mean, you don't really see them a lot, but and there's not going to be a lot of them, but it just kind of makes those work in the lighter areas. It looks good in the lighter areas. I'll put a couple up here because I didn't put anything white over here. So now maybe I should put a couple up here, the little ones. There we go. There we go. Isn't awesome? It's just so fun and it's so simple. And it's not awesome because I did it. It's just awesome because of the process and the way the process works. It's just so fun and amazing. I'm going to put a tiny bit more white in this border because it needs another layer of that white line. And you can see that just being playful and whimsical really helps with how your project looks in the end. It just looks more like it's more fun. And there ain't nothing wrong with fun. So it can be any fun way you want to make it because it's yours. All right, I love that. That is a pretty little journal cover. I just love those colors. I just love the dimension, love all that. So I'm going to do the covering this with Mod Podge, but I'm going to wait just a little while because I don't want to deal with the wetness right now. So right now what I'm going to do is take some papers and make some pages for this little journal. Because why not, right? And this one's a little bit wide. I think this is probably a good size. Yeah. So this one's a little bit wide. So I'm going to just fold in the edges to make it fit better. It can be a pocket. It can be a flip out. You know, you can attach something to the any kind of time. My tongue won't behave. Anytime you have a fold in a page, if it's not glued down yet, you can always attach something to it and make it a flip out. So that's fun. You can make a pocket, flip out. You can just glue it on the bottom and make it a tuck spot. Just, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm going to clip this again so that it stays closed properly. Okay, so that's cute. I think the height of that one is okay. Let me double check that. Yeah. Oh, hey, Ms. Glows. Ms. Glows Crochet Creations. Gloria. Ah, nice to have you here, Gloria. Thank you for coming in. You'll be able to be here for our last drawing in a little bit. Let's see. I think this one I'm gonna fold 1/2 kind of like a normal size. And then the other side I will make a little fold. I might fold it the other way just for grins, you know. just 'cause. Okay, that's a cute little page. This is just, using up paint on a Publix grocery store grocery list. That's what that is. And then we got this one, which I think I will just tear that down. Thank you. Ruthie said that it would make a great card as well as a journal cover. And I agree. That's why I made that first one into a card all that time ago. Yep. Okay, so these are little ripped pages and just fun. This one is a piece of deli paper that I just was using up some paint and some stamping on. So that's fun. Colorful. It kind of matches my cover somewhat. Look at that. Cool. All right, let's see. Yep, it'll fit. All right, so yeah, we love those crinkles, don't we? Gotta love them. You just gotta love them. Oh, I like that. Look, you can see the grid through the deli paper. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to put that here. And then I'm going to tear this one off. And also, you guys, I don't know if I said it before, but I guess it bears repeating for anybody who came in later. I did put a link in the description for my first video in case anybody missed it, the one where I made this one 10 years ago. So if you missed that one and you'd like to see it, I'll put a link in the description for it to make it easy for you to find. Okay. Just checking the size. Oh, yes, Janet, I'm making a journal. And thank you so much for linking my channel, Janet. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so I do think it's a little bit wide, so let's take off some of that at the straight edge here. Just tear that part off. And I saved these little strips that are plain, you guys, because these make the perfect little labels, like when you want to do some stamping. You want to stamp words or stamp little tiny stamps that you have. These are great for doing that. And speaking of stamping, I had a little tip that I wanted to share with you guys that I don't think I've ever shared on my channel, but I had these stamps out a while ago in case I needed them, and I thought I'd share the holder with you because it's so handy. You know these little peg stamps? Well, I realized that they would probably fit in an ammunition case. So if you know anybody who hunts or has boxes that bullets and things come in, they always have these little sections. They're just little grid section, and they hold these little peg stamps perfectly, so they're not always falling around in a box and you can't find what letter you want. And it's easy to take one out and use it and put it right back in the spot that it goes in. So if you didn't know that, you can buy little ammunition boxes on Amazon, but it's helpful. Like I got some from my brother-in-law years ago, and they just work great, and it's much better than them being tossed in the garbage. So just wanted to share that in case anybody needed to know. All right. And then I'm also going to include in this journal, I don't know if it's going to fit. Let's see. Ooh, it just barely fits. I just did a little short video the other day, just, I don't know, less than a week ago, or maybe right at a week, and I showed how I crocheted, this little scalloped edge. I had done it on my little spring journals page, and somebody asked if I would show it, and I said, "Sure, I'll show you how I did it." So I made a short video, so if you haven't seen it, you can go to my channel and look under the Shorts tab, and you can see the short that shows how I made this. Anyway, I thought I would include it in this journal. I am so shocked to look at that and see that it just barely fits, and it's the right color too. I knew that. I knew when I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, that'll work," and then I never measured it. So, let's see. Let's get it, make sure we get it to where it's gonna fit inside that cover. I just love the little soft crocheted scallop edge. I think it's so fun. Okay. Now, I also have another piece of painted paper that might look cute right here. Just to finish that page, that little short page, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that on, just so it's not hanging out there by itself. Oh, I'm glad you like that tip. I love it. I love being able to keep them in some type of manageable state. So who's leaving? Janet? Somebody's saying sweet dreams to Janet. I don't know which Janet it is. Oh, it's Janet Nash. Janet, thank you so much for being here and for all of the wonderful help you were in putting links in. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Sleep well. I think I'm going to keep it this way like that. Better fold it to make sure I get it the right size. Here we go. Okay. A little bit more of the glue. Here we go. That's cute. Makes a fun page edge. Thank you, Janet. It has been for me too. Have a good night. Oh, I just about trimmed that off. Not good. Not good. I put it on there a tiny bit crooked, but you know what? We're not going for perfection here. We are not. I do need to trim the page that is crooked though, because it's messing up my little piece I just added. There we go. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Okay, so let's put that on the front and gooch that one up a little bit. There we go. Oh, look how cute that looks with all those little pinks and purples showing. Love it. Not even planned. Y'all saw me just throw that together. Okay. So I'm going to real quickly just stitch this into this cute little cover. All right. And now while I am stitching this in, because I'm going to have to wrap up here pretty soon in the next few minutes. So y'all go ahead and put your numbers in again, 1 to 75, and I'll do my last little giveaway pack. Okay, I want to make sure I have this facing the right direction. Yep. All right, I probably should have attached that to my cover, which I will do now. Okay. There we go. Now I'm just going to punch 3 holes. I'm going to do a little 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to do the whatever works. And one in the middle and one from on either end, and kind of keep those, balanced approximately the same size. Okay, excellent. I planned ahead and got my needle threaded. Woohoo already. Right, so I'm going in that way. And then I'm gonna go across. And back. I may still put some Mod Podge on here, but I am going to wait until I'm all done. Let's see, I'm going to slide it a little bit so I can get a little bit more of this thread on this side. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm just using some embroidery floss. And I'm just going to tie it in a little bow for now to keep the strings up and out of the way. Okay, how fun. I love making journals. All right. Oh, look how cute. Cute, 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 cute. Oh, it's so fun. I love it. It doesn't take long at all to make a journal. Just sit down and do it. Look at that. That is so fun, having that on the edge. Oh, that is so fun. And the best part is this little journal goes in the last packet, you guys, for the giveaway. Woohoo! Because I had a feeling I might be able to make it in this video or in this live. Okay, so all of these little things go in this kit, this little pack, I mean. All right, all the numbers are in then. Okay, we're going to stop now with the numbers. Thank you, Sylvia. Thanks, Jill. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Robin. Okay, let's see who's going to win. Let's see. I'm going to clip it closed for now just to keep it together. All right, we go over to random.org. All right, and we're ready to generate our number 1 to 75, and the number is 6. Number 6. Who got it? Okay, I'll go back over to YouTube so I can see. Okay, number 6 is the number, and the closest one appears to be number 6. Lisa. It looks like you got it, Lisa. How awesome. All right. She's saying, oh my, whoop, whoop. Oh, that's exciting. So I'm so happy for you, Lisa. Congratulations. And all the goodies will go in this bag for you. And like I said a minute ago, I'll put a little coating on here to make this nice and pretty, and it'll cover the back too. And I'll let it dry. I do need to sign it. Yep. And get it out to you. Let's see. I almost wrote 2018 because I've been saying that so many times through the video, but yep, I got it on there. And make sure that you contact me, Lisa, okay? And share your mailing information with me. That would be really good. And yeah, this is just a fun, tiny journal, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. I hope you do. I really enjoyed making it. So I guess that's going to wrap it up. Oh, no, not yet. I have one more thing. These are Lisa's things. I'm keeping all this together for you, Lisa. I have one more thing to show you. I mentioned earlier that I had one more thing from the Etsy store that I wanted to show you guys. And so here's what that is. I made some little journals. Some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller. So let me take them out. You can see there's a large and a, well, I'll say large, it's 6x9. The bigger one is 6x9. And the little smaller one matches, and this one does as well. It's the same thing, it's just a smaller version. But I wanted to just show you that these are, they have fabric ties on them, torn fabric, so it's all fraying and fine, you know. And fabric covered outside and inside. And it's full of book pages, and you know, a lot of them have some nature elements on them, and this one's like from a crochet instructions, some more plant stuff, some of them from children's books, and there's a really nice piece of vellum inside that's printed. Oops, I don't know if you can see the vellum, I mean the white, there's white print on the vellum. So that's really cool. So whatever you end up putting behind it, you know, you'll be able to see that, I think. And just interesting pages from books, another ledger sheet. And I wanted to point out that I put an envelope in the middle and I stitched it together inside the flap. So if you purchase this journal, you can cut the strings and you can close the envelope flap and then just use this as a page, and it hides the sewing or the string if you want to. It's up to you. Or you can just attach something to the flap over here and use this as a pocket. So whatever you like to do with that. But anyway, there's just lots of fun elements in here. And as I said earlier, I think I said earlier, but I didn't quite get finished with the Etsy listing. So I will finish that up as soon as the video is done. I will finish it up. These have basically the same elements in them, but the little ones have some plants and birds in them. So I wanted to point that out. Okay, untie this. All right. So there's there's some owls, and there's some, here's a little Carolina wren. I love those. Different wrens. See, there's some more of those little floral images. And so it's just fun. A couple of cookbook pages in some of these, and the little ledger sheet. Here's has the small envelope in the middle. So these will be available in just a little while on my in my Etsy store. I just have to finish the listing and publish it. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I had a couple of new journals out there, and I'm happy to have made those to let you guys take a look at. And I'm very happy for Lisa to win this little journal that I put together during this stream, and I had so much fun. So I hope you all did too. And oh, Jean, thank you. I appreciate you being around since 2016. That's amazing. That's a long time, and I do appreciate it. Thanks, Jill. Thank you for the happy anniversary wishes. Thank you all for the congrats and the happy anniversaries. Like I said, I could not have done all of this without you guys. I couldn't do it without you. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, whether that's an evening and you're heading to bed or you have an afternoon and dinner time coming. So take care, everybody. And I will look forward to seeing you, as always, in the next video. Take care. And thanks so much again for 10 fun years. Love you all. Bye bye.